Morning all, welcome for the next lecture for the soil and crops. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the relationship between the duty delta and some of the numericals we have started for. Okay, now along with that also we have discussed the various factors affecting the duty and delta. Then discussed the methods of improving the duty. Then was discussed the factors affecting. Then methods to improve the duty, etc. Today we are going to discuss the numericals related to duty and delta also. Then the crop seasons in Maharashtra and India. Then various types of the crops, etc. That part we are going to discuss today. Okay. So we'll go for directly to that part which we have discussed last time. So these factors already we have discussed. Then relation between duty and delta we had seen. That is if the delta we want to have in centimeters, then the relation is like this: 864 into B upon D, where the B is the base period of the crop, then D is the duty, and delta is the depth required by the crop. That is for a centimeter, that is 864, and in the meters if you want to have, then the multiplying factor for the B by D ratio is a 8.64. Okay, that is the main parameter we can say. This is the main correlation we can say, which is required to solve the numericals and to have an MCQs also. Then I'll discuss this example related to the heat, and this one also we have discussed. Okay, now we'll go for the next one. I think so. This one also we have discussed. That is the irrigation canal has a gross command area of 80,000 hectares, out of which 85,000 is a cultivable. The intensity of irrigation for the Kharif season is a 30% and for Rabi season as a 60%. Find the discharge required at the head of the canal if the duty at its head is 800 hectares per cubic for Kharif and 1700 hectares per cubic for Rabi season. This example we have solved. We'll go for a quick review and then we'll start about next one. Here the gross command area is 80,000 hectares. Out of that, cultivable command area is 85%. It means 85% of 80,000. That is a 68,000 hectares is a cultivable area total. Then out of that, that given that intensity of irrigation for Kharif season is a 30%. Means 30% area we have considered as under Kharif season, and for Rabi season, the 60% is the intensity of irrigation. It means we have considered as a 60% area of a cultivable command area as under the Rabi season. So those values we got, that is for Kharif season, there's a 20,400 hectares, and for the Rabi season, 40,800 hectares. Then they had given us the duty for the Kharif as 800 hectares per cubic and for the Rabi as a 1700 hectares per cubic. It is asked to calculate the discharge required at the head of the canal. You know, we have just followed the simple methodology. This firstly we have considered for the Kharif season. As for the Kharif season, the duty is 800 hectares per cubic. Means a 1 cubic continuous supply of water irrigates 800 hectares. Isn't it? So we want to calculate the amount of water required at the head of the canal. Means how many cubics of the water will be required, that we want to calculate. So here from the duty 800 hectares per cubic, that is for a Kharif season, 1 cubic of a continuous supply irrigates 800 hectares. So under Kharif season, 20,400 hectares area is there. So we just put forth that in the mathematical relation. It is for 1 cubic. If 1 cubic water irrigates 800 hectares, then how many cubics of the water will be required to irrigate 20,400 hectares? Okay, just a mathematical form I have put forth over here. Then by cross multiplication, we got the magnitude as a 25.5 cubics. That is for a Kharif season. Similarly, for the Rabi season, we have calculated. As for the Rabi season, the duty is a 1700 hectares per cubic. Means for a Rabi season, the 1 cubic continuous supply of the water from the canal irrigates a 1700 hectares of area. Then for irrigation of 40,800 hectares, that is the area under the Rabi season, how many cubics of water will be required? Again, we did the cross multiplication, that is a 1 into 40,800 is equals to question mark, that is the cubics we want to calculate, into 1700, that we got the 24 cubics. But as we want to have a design discharge at the head of the canal, it means for the designing of the canal, if we want to have, then for the designing of the canal, we must go for the maximum value. And here, the maximum value comes to be at 25.5 cubic. That is for the Kharif season. So we have considered for the design purpose of the canal, the 25.5 cubic of the water should be required or should be there, so that the continuous supply or the area under the Rabi and Kharif season both will be get irrigated without any hurdle. Okay, this is the example which we have discussed last time. Now we'll go for the next one. Quickly, we'll go for this one. The irrigation canal has the gross command area of 90,000 hectares, out of which 90% is a cultivable. The intensity of irrigation for Kharif season is a 35% and for Rabi season is a 55%. Find the discharge required at the head of the canal if the duty at its head is 850 hectares per cubic for Kharif and 1800 hectares per cubic for a Rabi season. Okay, so this example is as like in a previous example, but here the data is a different one. Once again, I will repeat over here in the given data, gross command area 90,000 hectares. Out of that, cultivable command area is 90%, that is 81,000 hectares. Then area under Kharif season, that is 35% of a cultivable, that is a 35% of 81,000, that is a 28,350 hectares. And for a Rabi season, that is a 55% of a cultivable, that is a 44,550 hectares. Then duties are given at the head of the canal. For Kharif season, it's 850 hectare per cubic, and for the Rabi season, it's 1800 hectares per cubic. It is asked to calculate the design discharge required at the head of the canal. Okay, so I will take this data once again to the next slide where we will be required to have. So here I will be pasting the same data which I have taken from the previous slide. Okay, then what is asked to calculate the discharge required at the head of the canal. Now from the given duties and areas we will go for as like the previous one. It is a simplified form we can say. So duty at the head of the canal for a Kharif season, it's 850 hectares per cubic. Means for a Kharif season from the canal, if you will take a 1 cubic of water continuously throughout the base period of the crop, then it irrigates 850 hectares. Then for a Kharif season, which is having an area of 28,350 hectares, how much quantity of water will be required? It is a design discharge we can say. How we are taking 1 cubic from the canal irrigates 850. So for irrigation of 28,350, how many cubics will be required? That we are taking over here. That is from given duty and area of each season. That is for a Kharif we are going for firstly. 1 cubic irrigates 850 hectares. So for irrigation of 28,350, so 28,350, 28,350 hectares of a Kharif, how many cubics of water will be required? Just to go for cross multiplication, or I will go for one of the step over here. That is a 1 into 28,350 is equals to that question mark which you want to calculate into 850. Okay, go for cross multiplication. So question mark is nothing but the amount of the water required to irrigate that those many hectares, that is a 28,350. So what you will get over here, you will get 1 into 28,350 by 850 will be there. So here in the numerator, it will be 28,350 upon 850. Sorry, upon 850 over here. Okay, do the calculation. You will get the design discharge for the Kharif season. That is a 28,350 upon 850. That comes to be exactly 33.35 meter cube per second. Exactly, that's the correct one. 33.35 cubic I will write here in, or you may go for the meter cube per second also, no problem, isn't it? This is for Kharif season. Now we have to go for the Rabi season. As like a Kharif season, we have to calculate for the Rabi season also. Okay. Now for the Rabi season, we will go for. I think all of you have completed up to this one. May I go for the next part? Okay, we'll go for next one. So once again, we'll be required to take down this data once again over there. Okay, so here to calculate discharge required at the head of the canal. Similarly, for the Rabi season, we will go for here. For Rabi season, only for Rabi data for Rabi season, I will take over there in. So for Rabi season, the duty is given as 1800 hectares per cubic. Just a minute. Yeah, over here it is 1800. Then area under the Rabi season is a 55% of 81,000. That is a 44,050. Okay, so now we are with the same lines from here in. Okay, now as from the given duty, that is at the head of the canal for the Rabi season is 1800 hectares per cubic. It means 1 cubic of water from the canal head irrigates 1800 of hectares. So now here we want to irrigate 44,550 hectares. So for that, how many cubics of water will be required? Okay, so that is 1 cubic irrigates 1800 hectares. So how many cubics? That is a question mark I marked over here in 24.75. We will check that answer. We will check that answer. So how many cubics will be equals to will be required to irrigate 44,550 hectares. Now just by the cross multiplication over here, that is a 1 into 44,550 is equals to that question mark as it is into 1800. Just go for the cross multiplication and find out the answer. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Both of you, answer is the correct one. That is 24.75. We'll go for here in. So cross multiplication will give us 44,850. 44,550. Sorry, divided by 1800. Okay. 44,550 by 1800. It gives us the magnitude of required quantity, that is a 24.75 cubics. Okay, 24.75 cubic or a meter cube per second, we can say. Just a minute. Is all of you got the same answer? That is a 24.75 cubics. Now, what could be the design discharge then for the canal at the canal head, we can say. Which quantity is this? 24.75 cumex will be the design discharge, or 33.35 will be the design discharge? Which quantity we have to consider as a design discharge? Maximum of that is a 33.35 cumex. Okay, so just mark the line over there in. That is a for a design discharge. So just a minute, I will take from the previous slide. So for the design purpose, of a canal, we will consider the maximum of the two values, and out of that is a 33.35 is the maximum value. So 33.35 cumex will be the design discharge for the canal, we can say. Okay, so likewise the examples were asked for the number of the times in examinations. Completed, all of you? Can I go for the next example? We'll go for the next one. Go for this example now. Firstly, I will make it a slideshow so that you will get the idea. The table below gives necessary data about the crops, their duty and area under each crop, commanded by canal taking off from a storage reservoir. Taking a time factor for a canal to be 13/20, calculate the discharge required at the head of the canal. Also determine the design discharge if the capacity factor of a canal is a 0.8. It was asked in May 16 for 6 marks. Okay, I will go for that table also so that you will get the idea directly over here. Here the table contains the crop, base period, area in hectares, then duty at the head of the canal in a hectares per cubic. So for a sugar cane, which is a yearly crop, means throughout the year it will be cultivated. The base period is a 320. Area under sugarcane yearly is 850 hectares, and the duty for that from the canal is a 580. Then overlap of a sugarcane in a hot weather. It means as a sugarcane is a yearly crop, but in the hot weather season, that is during the summer season, we can say its overlap allowance is of 90 days. It means for a 3-month period, it is overlapping with a hot weather period, for which the area is in a hectares, that is a 120, and duty is a 580 once again. Then feet in a Rabi season, gahu घेतलेला आहे Rabi season मधला. For that, the base period is 120 days, means about 4 months we can say. Area under the feed season for Rabi season is 600 hectares, and duty at the head of the canal in a hectare per cubic is 1600. Then for a bajri in a Kharif season, that is for a Kharif season, bajri is grown. Base period is 120 days. Then for the vegetables in a hot weather season, 120 days is the base period, 260 hectares is the area, and duty at the head of the canal is 600 hectares per cubic. Okay, so note down the things immediately so that we'll start for the part of the solution. Okay, so here in this example, what they have given us, they have given us in a tabular form the various types of the crops, their base periods, then area under which, total area on which that crop exists, and the duty of the canal, which is irrigating those crops. Those things are given to us, and it is asked to calculate the design discharge of the canal. Okay, so for that purpose, they had given us the other parameters also. That is the time factor of the canal that we are doing. That time factor is nothing but the number of days the canal actually run to the number of days the canal required to run. That ratio they had given us is 13/20. Then the capacity factor of the canal is also given to us, that is a 0.8, and from that we have to calculate the design discharge at the head of the canal. Okay, so the data in the table contains the various parameters such as the crop. First crop is a sugarcane, which is a yearly crop, means throughout the year it will be get cultivated, or it is going to remain over the or it will be taken in throughout the year, and in all the seasons that sugar cane will be taken, and that is having the base period as a 320 days, isn't it? 320 days is the base period of that sugarcane, which is yearly grown. Then area under that sugarcane is 850 hectares, म्हणजे 850 हेक्टर एवढ्या एरियावरती ते शुगरकेनचं क्रॉप घेतलं जाणार आहे, जे इयरली असणार आहे. म्हणजे इट्स अ period of a time which is going to be there on the land, that is about 320. Then the duty of the canal is the water when will be transported to that area from the canal. Then that 1 cubic of the supply used to irrigate the 580 hectares of that yearly sugarcane. म्हणजे कॅनल मधून ज्यावेळेस आपण 1 क्युमेक एवढा सप्लाय देणार आहे कुणाला, त्या इयरली शुगरकेन क्रॉपला, दॅट 1 cubic irrigates 580 hectares. This is for a sugarcane yearly crop. Then second crop is a sugarcane only, which is in a overlap with a hot weather season. Means the sugarcane, but which is going to be there in a or crossing in the hot weather, whose base period is a 90 days. Means for a 90 days duration that will be there in a hot weather, where the area under that is a 120 hectares and the duty of the canal is a 580 once again. Then for next crop, that is a wheat, जे गव्हाची शेती आहे, wheat for a Rabi season, its a base period is a 120 days. Means from the first watering to the last watering, the duration is 120 days. Area in hectares for that crop is about 600, and the duty is a 1600 here. So 1600 means the more than that of the previous one. Means for a sugarcane only 580 hectares were getting irrigated by 1 cubic, but for a wheat here a 1600 hectares is getting irrigated by 1 cubic. Then for a bajri, some of the times it is also pronounced as a bajra, in a kharif season whose base period is 120 days, and area under the bajra for kharif season is a 500 hectares, and duty of the canal is a 20,000. Means it's the highest one we can say over here. It means for a bajra, as it requires a less crop for getting a mature, it means for the bajra is the duty is the more, it is a 20,000 hectares per cubic. And then for a vegetables, आणि की भाज्यांसाठी जे हॉट वेदर मध्ये घेतले जाणार आहेत, फॉर दॅट द बेस पिरियड इज वन्स अगेन 120 days. Area under the vegetables is a 260 hectares, and the duty is about 600 hectares per cubic. And what they asked the discharge required at the head of the canal. Means here also we have to consider the maximum of that, but here we have to consider the combination of the crops. For example, if you consider sugarcane yearly, it will be there with the all the crops. Means sugarcane, or the quantity of the water required or the discharge required at the head of the canal for a sugarcane yearly, it will be there for the Rabi season, it will be there for a Kharif season, isn't it? Likewise, we have to do the additions of the quantity of the water required, and by that we have to calculate at the last the discharge required. Okay, so now we'll go for the solution part. So here I have taken the table as it is once again. That is the crops, base period of them, area in hectares, and duty at the head of the canal in hectares per cubic. Okay, now we'll go for the solution part one by one. So here to the right hand side, on the first line, I mentioned that is to calculate the discharge Q required at the head of the canal, and also it is required to determine the design discharge if the capacity factor of the canal is a 0.8. Because they have asked two parameters over here. The first one is the discharge Q, that is at the head of the canal, and the design discharge if the capacity factor is a 0.8. Means if the hundreds liters of you want to pass, then 80 will be passed. Likewise, we'll see that in the details. So firstly, we'll go for the discharge required for the various crops in the various seasons. Firstly, we'll calculate the discharge required for each and every crop, and then we'll look for the various seasons. Okay. Now, firstly, discharge Q for the sugarcane yearly. First crop I have considered over here as a sugarcane. So from its duty only, I am taking forward all the things by considering their duties. Okay, so duty for that is a 580 hectares per cubic. Means 1 cubic water irrigates a 580 hectares of a sugarcane on a yearly basis. Then how many areas there? How many hectares are there? 850 hectares are there. So to irrigate 850 hectares, how many cubics will be required? That I have considered over here. How I have considered, once again I will explain. For a sugarcane as a yearly crop, the duty of the canal is a 580. Means if you take 1 cubic of water from the canal, then it irrigates about 580 hectares. Then how many hectares are there? 850 hectares are there. So to irrigate 850 hectares, how many cubics will be required? That is the idea I have put forth over here in. That is for 1 cubic 580. So how many cubic for 850 hectares? So by cross multiplication, 1 into 850 is equals to that question mark into 580, isn't it? Now go for the cross multiplication. So what we want to calculate? We want to calculate this question mark, that is the cubics of water required to irrigate 850 hectares. So by cross multiplication we will get 850 by 580, and its magnitude is about 850 upon 580. It's a 1.4655 is there. So we'll consider 1.47. 1.47 cubic. Just check the answer. This is the discharge required to irrigate a sugarcane yearly. Means the sugarcane crop which is grown there, and to irrigate it on a yearly basis will be required to have about 1.47 of a 47 cubic of a water. Similarly, we have to calculate the water required for all the crops. Now the next one is for overlap sugarcane. Next crop, that is a Q for overlap sugarcane. I will mark, okay, let me Q for overlap or overlapping, will go for overlapping sugarcane in hot weather. In a summer season, we can say. How to go for? Here we have to consider it's a duty and we have to solve the same. Make it as a bold so that it will be differentiated from the others. Okay. Now consider duty of the same. How much duty is there for the sugarcane? It's a 580 hectares per cubic. Okay. So here 1 cubic irrigates, once again, 580 hectares. So how many hectares we want to irrigate over here? We want to irrigate 1 20 hectares. So for 120 hectares, how many cumecs water will be required? So question mark, cumecs of water will be required to irrigate about 120 hectares. So hectares or hectare you may write. Then go by cross multiplication. By cross multiplication. What you will get by cross multiplication? 1 into 120 is equals to that question mark which you want to calculate into 580, which gives us a magnitude as, so by cross multiplication we'll get 120 by 580. So 120 by 580, and that's equals to, so that is a question mark I would like to write over here once again, is equals to 120 by 580. Its magnitude is 0.207. So 0.21 I would like to write cubic. So for the overlapping sugarcane, will be required to have an 0.21 cubics of water that is discharged at the head of the canal. Okay. Now similarly, we have to calculate for the other crops also. Will it be possible for you to calculate for other crops? May I go for? Okay, now I will go for other crops also, so that you will get an idea. What else we have calculated? We have calculated for overlap sugarcane. Now for a feet. For a feet. Discharge for a feet. I will go for here in Q for a feet. That is for a Rabi season, we can say. Feet. So how we are going for? By considering it's a duty. So what is the duty? 1600 per cubic. 1600 hectares per cubic means 1 cubic irrigates a 1600s of an area. 1600s hectares of an area. Then how many hectares we want to irrigate? 600 hectares. So how many cubics will be required to irrigate the 600 hectares? So by cross multiplication, 1 into 600 is equals to question mark into 1600. Question mark into 1600. That gives us it will be now, it will give us 600 by 1600. So here in the numerator it will be a 600, and in the denominator it will be a 1600. 1600. Now just calculate the magnitude. Just do the cross check up for the same. It is for the feet, it will be 0.375. Just take it. 600 by 1600. 0.375. We'll consider 0.3. 2 digits we are considering over here. It is a 0.38 cubic of the supply will be required for the irrigation of a feet. Okay. Then for a bajra will go for Q for a bajri. From its duty 20,000 hectares per cubic. It means 1 cubic of water from the canal irrigates 20,000 hectares of the bajri, isn't it? and they have asked it will be required to calculate the amount of cubics required to irrigate the 500 hectares only. Okay, so 1 cubic is equals to 20,000 hectares. Then question mark cubics for the 500. If something went wrong, then please do let me know. 2000, sorry, 2000 was there in, yes, 2000. By mistake, I had 20,000. So whenever I used to commit the mistakes, please do let me know, that we will get the correct answers. Okay. So 1 cubic irrigates 2000 hectares. So how many cubics will be required to irrigate 500 hectares? Now once again, go for cross multiplication over here. So 1 into 500, 1 into 500 is equals to, sorry. Yes, exactly. Is equals to question mark into 2000. Question mark into 2000. That is, question mark will be equals to 500 by 2000. 500 by 2000. That is a 0.25. Just take it. 500 by 2000. So 0.25 cubics. That is, for a bajri, it will be required to have an 0.25 cubic of water. Then next one I will go here only. That is for vegetables. I would like to go for, and I would like to go for here only. The font size will be somewhat smaller. Then okay, Q for vegetables. For vegetable. What is the duty? 600 per cubic. Means 1 cubic of water irrigates or matures 600 hectares of vegetables. So 1 cubic is equals to 600 hectares. So how many cubic will be required to irrigate? 260. So how many cubics will be required to irrigate? 260 hectares of vegetables. Go for the cross multiplication. So for vegetables, we will get 1 into 260 here. 1 into 260 is equals to question mark into 600. That is, question mark will be equals to, that is, so many cubics will be equals to 260 by 600. So 260 by 600. (260 by 600). We have considered 260 or 360. Just take the magnitude here. This is 260 or 360. Just a minute, I have to check it. 260 or 360. 69. 260 we have considered. Okay, so we'll go for 260 only. 260 by 600. And it comes to be 260 by 600. It's a 0.433. Means 0.44 we'll consider. 0.44 cubics. Okay, it means now we have calculated the amount of water required to irrigate each and every crop independently, isn't it? So if you want to irrigate only sugarcane yearly, you will be required to have a 0.38 cubic of the water. If you want to irrigate only the wheat, then you will be required to for the wheat you will be required to have a 0.38. Then for vegetables you will be required to have a 0.44 cubics of the water, isn't it? Means if you want to irrigate independently those crops, then we'll be required to have those many quantities separately we have calculated. But what they asked, its case is not like that. Here sugarcane is a yearly crop, isn't it? Sugarcane is a yearly crop. and its base period is about 320 days. Okay, 320 days म्हणजे all the 3 seasons it will be there in, isn't it? All the 3 seasons this crop will be there. That is a Kharif, Rabi and hot weather season. In all the 3 seasons this sugar cane will be there. So it will be required water during all the 3 seasons. It means its quantity, if you want to design a discharge for the canal, then the quantity of the water, that is the cubics of water required to irrigate this sugarcane yearly, it will be required to consider in all the seasons. Means for Rabi also it will be required to consider, Kharif also it will be required to consider. Okay, likewise will be required to consider. Now likewise we'll consider now discharge required in a hot weather season. What we'll go for firstly now? Firstly, we'll go for the discharge required for a hot weather season. Any season we can go for, but here we'll consider hot weather. Why we are doing so? Because here the crops are grown in a different seasons, and some of the crops are overlapping with other seasons. If it happens so, it means that in a Kharif season you want to supply the water from the canal, or if you want to design the canal to supply the water for the Kharif season, then in that case you will be required to consider the water required for the bajri, that is in a Kharif season, along with the sugarcane yearly crop also, isn't it? Means for the Kharif season, if you want to go for the design, then it will be required to go for the design of a discharge for the sugarcane and the bajri, isn't it? That are for the Rabi season. If you want to go for, if Rabi season you want to go for, then for Rabi season will be required to consider the amount of water required for the wheat and for the sugarcane yearly, isn't it? Then if you want to calculate the for the hot weather season, then we'll be required to consider the sugarcane yearly, sugarcane in hot weather, and another crop which is grown in hot weather is a vegetables. Means 3 crops water requirement will be required to be considered for the designing discharge of the canal, isn't it? And out of that, whatever the maximum will be there, that will be considered for the designing the discharge through the canal, isn't it? So we'll go for that now one by one. So here I would like to go for changing the layout firstly. Just a minute, give me a minute. Is it going to have? No, it's not going to have. Okay. Now, quantity of the water required in a Rabi season, I would like to go for like this, so that in the one plane only we will get the whole idea. Okay. Now, the amount of water, just a minute, I will make these things as like previous one. Now, the discharge Q, I would like to directly write as Q. Now, Q required in hot weather season. In a hot weather season. So, how many crops are there in a hot weather season? In a hot weather season, sugarcane is there and vegetables are there, and also the overlap sugarcane is there. Okay, so those crops, sugarcane yearly, overlapping sugarcane which is in hot weather only, and the vegetables, those are there in the hot weather. Means it will be required to go for here it will be Q of in bracket I will go for, so that it will make the idea. Q of sugarcane, that is yearly, I will go for yearly, plus sugarcane hot weather season, that is hot weather, plus another one is vegetables. Okay, so this will be the summation of those discharges. Okay. Now we'll go for that. What is the discharge for a sugarcane yearly? It is a 0.2, sorry, 1.46. Sorry, sugarcane yearly 1.446. That is 45 we have considered, plus overlap sugarcane, it is 0.21, plus for the vegetables, it was an 0.44. Okay, so that is equals to, that is 1.45 plus 0.21 plus 0.44, 2.1 cubic. Just check the answer. 2.1 cubic. Is this correct one? Please do check it. Just check the answers. If this is correct one. Okay, that's the correct one. Then similarly, we'll be required to calculate the discharge for others, other seasons. Now we'll go for firstly the Rabi season. Discharge in a Rabi season. Q required in a Rabi season. I'll copy the same so that it will make to reduce my time. Q required in a Rabi season. Okay. So for a Rabi season, how many crops are there in for Rabi season? Sugarcane, that is a throughout the year is there. It means it will be there for the Rabi season also. So Q of sugarcane yearly plus the another crop which is grown in a Rabi season, that is a wheat. Next crop is a wheat. Okay. So now put all the values. Do it fastly. Do it fastly so that it will be easy for us to reduce the time. So sugarcane yearly, its a magnitude as 1.45 plus the wheat. So for sorry, where I did that plus wheat. Wheat, how much it is? For the wheat, it's a 1 point. Sorry. For wheat, it's a 0.37 by 38. We have considered 0.38. So that comes to be 0.38 plus 1.45. It's a 1.83 meter cube per second or 1.83 cubic, we can say 1.83 cubic. I made the answers as a bold. So for hot weather season, we require to have a discharge at the canal about 2.1 cubic, and for the Rabi season, we require to have an 1.83 cubics. Okay. Now for the next season, which season is remain now? Q required for the monsoon season is remain. Now we go for the monsoon season. Just so for the Q required in the monsoon season. Okay. For monsoon season, the crops are sugarcane yearly and bajri. Monsoon or kharif we can say. Why to go for monsoon? They have given us specifically as a kharif, so we'll go for kharif only. Kharif season, okay. So Q of sugarcane yearly plus bajri of a kharif season. In kharif season, another crop which is grown, that is a bajri. Now what are the values for those crops? That is a 1.45 as it is, plus for the bajri it's a 0.25. For bajri it's a 0.25. Summation comes to be 1.45 plus 0.25, it's a 1.7. Here I have to go for 1.7 cumex. Likewise, we have calculated discharge required for all the seasons. That is for hot weather, the Rabi season and Kharif season. All the three seasons discharge is now with us. That means those many quantities will be required to be there at the head of the canal to irrigate the areas. Okay, those are under the respective crops. Now, for the design purpose, will be required to consider maximum out of them. So, maximum out of them is a quantity required in a hot weather season. That is a 2.1. म्हणजेच उन्हाळ्यामध्ये 2.1 एवढा क्युमेक डिस्चार्ज असावा लागतो कॅनलच्या हेडला. त्याचबरोबर रब्बीला 1.83 आणि खरीपला 1.7 आहे. मीन्स फॉर डिझाइन पर्पज ऑफ द कॅनल, दॅट इज ॲट द हेड ऑफ द कॅनल, will be required to have a maximum one, that is a 2.1. So I would like to mark the comment here, that is a so the maximum demand is in hot weather and cumic. Okay, so maximum demand ऐवजी आपण discharge म्हणतो, maximum Q will be, we will consider that, I will write, so we will consider maximum Q, that is 2.1 cubic for a design purpose. Okay, it may be design purpose or it may be for deciding the scheduling. Okay, deciding the discharge. Now this is an rough idea we have calculated. Is we will be required to have this much at the head of the canal, but again they had given us the time factor of the canal they had given. Means for the full supply discharge at the head of the canal, how to go for हे आपल्याला कळालं की बाबा की एवढा डिस्चार्ज आपल्याला पाहिजे आहे 2.1 एवढा, but they had given us the time factor as 13/20. It means if the canal actually required to run for 20 days, the canal is running only for 13 days. This is the time factor they had given us. म्हणजे काय, जर का तो पूर्णपणे एरिया इरिगेट करण्यासाठी त्या कॅनलला 20 दिवस रन व्हायचं असेल तर तिथं तो कॅनल फक्त 13 डेज रन होतोय. तर त्या केसमध्ये आपणाला जर का 2.1 एवढा क्युमेक जर का सप्लाय घ्यायचा असेल, पाहिजे असेल, तर त्या कॅनलमध्ये किती डिस्चार्ज असायला पाहिजे. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ कळतोय बघा की ज्या वेळेस कॅनल एवढा एरिया इरिगेट करण्यासाठी म्हणजे डिझाईन प्रमाणे 20 दिवस कॅनल मध्ये पाणी यायला पाहिजे होतं, त्याच्याऐवजी कॅनल किती दिवस चालतोय, तर फक्त 13 दिवस चालतोय. आणि त्या 13 दिवसामध्येच आपल्याला हे 1.7 क्युमेक एवढं पाणी आपल्या त्या फील्डला पाहिजे आहे. तर डिझाईन करताना आपल्याला किती द्यावं लागेल, दॅट इज आस्क्ड. आय विल गिव्ह अनदर वन एक्झाम्पल, सिम्पलेस्ट वन. समजा आपल्याकडे वॉटर सप्लायचं पाणी, आपल्याकडे जे वॉटर सप्लायचं पाणी येतंय ते कंटिन्युअसली सुरू आहे, परंतु काहीतरी मेंटेनन्स आलेला आहे आणि त्यांनी आपल्याला सांगितलं की बाबा रे आता पाणी आपल्याला 1 आठवडा येणार नाहीये. म्हणजे काय की म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन ने अनाउन्समेंट केलं की हियर आफ्टर फॉर 1 week द वॉटर विल नॉट बी सप्लाय और द वॉटर सप्लाय सिस्टम स्कीम विल नॉट बी वर्किंग फॉर 1 week. मग या केसमध्ये ज्या दिवशी ही अनाउन्समेंट होईल त्या दिवशी काय करणार ते, किंवा त्याच्या आदल्या दिवशी काय करणार की जास्तीचं पाणी सोडणार देतो. म्हणजे समजा आपल्याला पर डे लागणारी पाण्याची क्वांटिटी ही 100 लिटर्स आहे. टाइम बिंग अँड कन्सिडरिंग 100 liters of water is required per day for us, and now the government has declared that for 1 week there will not be supply of the water through the water supply. मग त्या केसमध्ये आपण काय करेल, we will try to store the water which is going to be required throughout that week. त्या आठवड्यामध्ये आपल्याला जे काही पाणी लागणार आहे ते आपण अगोदर स्टोअर करणार. अगोदर म्हणजे कधी स्टोअर करणार, समजा आपल्याला सांगितलं की उद्यापासून स्कीम बंद आहे, फ्रॉम टुमॉरो ऑनवर्ड्स द स्कीम इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. इट मीन्स today only we are going to store that water. Means the whatever quantity will be required for 7 days by considering 100 liters per day, means 700 liters of water we are going to store, isn't it? It means that here the time factor is 1/7, means the actually system is required to run for 7 days but now the scheme is running only for 1 day, isn't it? And we require 100 liters per day. So how much we will go for a storing, or how much we will demand? We will demand 700 liters, so that it will be we will be able to manage that for 7 days. So likewise now we have to consider over hearing, that is from the time factor we have to manage the things. Okay, so now as time factor, so from given time factor I would like, so from given time factor the full supply discharge, from given time factor full supply discharge Q required at the head of a canal. That we want to calculate. So time factor, how much they are given? Time factor they are given us 13/20. 13/20 is the time factor. It means that when the canal is required to run for 20 days, it is running only for 13 days. So here we want to require the maximum demand as a 2.1 cubic. Then how many cubics of the water will be required as a full supply? That we want to calculate. So here there are two ways to go for. That is, one is by cross multiplication and another one is a direct way, that is by considering the ratio and all those things. Okay, so I will try to make it a simplified one. So here, so we'll be required to have, that is equals to, I would like to write what we want to calculate over here. Now we want to calculate the full supply discharge required in the canal, means the full supply water quantity required 1 day before, when the government is announcing that now for a week the water will not be there, or water supply scheme is not going to run. So likewise, म्हणजे ती water supply scheme एक आठवडा चालणार नाहीये, त्याच्या अगोदरच्या दिवशी जो वॉटर सप्लाय लागणार आहे आपल्याला करावं लागणार आहे ती, जेणेकरून तेवढी स्टोअर केल्यानंतर ना, तेवढं पाणी स्टोअर केल्यानंतर ना आपल्याला पुढचा एक आठवडा ते पाणी वापरता येईल. Likewise, we will be able to fulfill our requirement. So how to go for that? That will be equals to maximum demand, which is here as an 1.7 upon time factor. Upon the time factor. This is one way of doing the things. Another way is that if you consider that canal is actually required to run for 20 days and it is running for 13 days, then if it is requires to have a 1.7 cubics for 20 days, then how many cubics will be required for 13 days? Likewise also we will be able to. It means I want to say here, if canal runs for 20 days, it will going to give us as a 1.7. Then if the canal is running for 13 days, then how much quantity it is will be required to have therein likewise. That is here maximum demand is a 2.1, sorry, 1.7 I read by mistake. So 2.1 likewise, isn't it? Means for 13 days it is running, it is required to have an 20 days. Then to have an ultimate as a 2.1, how many days or how many cubics of a discharge will be required to be there. So I will mark over here in likewise also in that way also, so that you will get the idea. And at the last, whatever the feasible you are finding, simplest you are finding, you may consider over there. It is for a 13 days run. It is required to run for a 13 days. It is a running, sorry, it is required to run the canal for 20 days as per the given time ratio. That is, the ratio is given as 13/20. When the canal is required to run for 20 days, it is running only for 13 days. So how much requirement? This is a requirement I would like here, right here in. Requirement is of 20 days, but actually how much it is running? Actually it is running for 13 days. Okay. Then now how much? Just a minute. Now here the ultimate requirement. Here the ultimate requirement for us is given to us. That is means whatever may be the days it is going to run, that quantity is given to us as an a 2.1. Means the maximum discharge which we are requiring here, that is a 2.1. Means canal, if it is going to run for a 13 days, it has to give it has to give us as a maximum as a 2.1. Then how much will be required for the same? That is a question mark I would like to mark over here. In this much quantity of cumex will be required at the head of the canal. Likewise, another way is there. Means either go for maximum demand by a time factor, which is given to us as a 13/20, or the requirement of the running the canal is of 20 days, but it is running for 13 days. And we want to have ultimately 2.1. म्हणजे त्या 13 दिवस जर का कॅनल रन झाला तरी आपल्याला किती पाहिजे आहे? 2.1 एवढा पाहिजेच आहे. तर किती डिस्चार्ज, डिझाइन डिस्चार्ज किंवा किती तो आपला फुल सप्लाय डिस्चार्ज त्या कॅनल मधून असायला पाहिजे आहे. That we want to have. So by cross multiplication, all those things directly we will go for hearing. So maximum demand is a 2.1 upon the time factor is a 13/20. Time factor is 13/20. That is equals to 2.1 into, it will be get cross multiplied, that is a 2.1 into 20 by 13 will be there, isn't it? So this much amount of water will be required as a full supply level. Means 2.1 into 20 by 13, that is a 3.23 cumex of the water will be required if the time factor of the canal is 13:20 is there. जर का कॅनल हा 20 दिवस रिक्वायरमेंट असताना 13 दिवस रन होत असेल तर त्या केसमध्ये आपल्याला जे अल्टिमेट लागणारी पाण्याची क्वांटिटी जी आहे ती 2.1 आहे, तेवढी मिळवण्यासाठी त्या कॅनल मध्ये आपल्याला 3.23 क्युमेक्स एवढं पाणी हे असायला पाहिजे आहे. दॅट इज द आयडिया बिहाइंड दॅट. .23 cubic झालं. It's a one parameter. Now what they had given us, they had again asked what is the design discharge if the capacity factor is a 0.8. What they asked next, they asked what is the design discharge if the capacity factor is a 0.8. Just now we had a correction for the getting the ultimate supply of a 2.1. How many by considering time factor, how much quantity of the canal has to supply at its full capacity, so that this 2.1 cubic will be there for irrigating that whole area or that season, we can say that we have calculated. Now the next one is the design discharge they have asked by considering time factor as a 0.8. Now, what does it mean about the time factor? Firstly, capacity factor they have given us as a 0.8. Here also the design discharge will be equals to full supply discharge upon the capacity factor. It means that the design discharge for a capacity factor means what? If the 100 liters will be there in, we are requiring the, sorry, if the canal is giving 100 liters, the canal inlet, if the 100 liters are there, then it's a capacity that is we are getting as 80 liters only. Then to get and 3.497, how much will be the, how much should be there in that? That is the meaning of using the capacity factor herein. So the by capacity factor, so by capacity factor, the design discharge, by capacity factor, the design discharge will be given as, I have to go for next line now. That will be equals to, directly I will go for, it is a full supply, which we have calculated in previous one. Full supply discharge Q upon the capacity factor. Capacity factor. Okay. I'll put the values so that you will get the idea over there. That is magnitude over there. That is equals to full supply discharge is now 3.23 upon capacity factor is at 0.8. That is equals to 3.23 upon 0.8. That is a 4.04. 4.04 cubic. This much amount of water or magnitude will be required for the design discharge. When that capacity factor is a 0.8 and the time factor is a 13/20. So by considering those things will be required to have and those many things over here. Okay, so this is the idea for this. I think so things are clear to you. If not, then please to ask me where you got stuck. So 4.04 cubic. This is the final answer. So here now, the table below gives unnecessary data about the crops, their duty and area under each crop commanded by a canal. It means that area is irrigated by the canal itself, which is taking off from the storage reservoir. Taking the time factor of a canal as a 10/20, calculate the discharge required at the head of the canal. Also determine the design discharge if the capacity factor of the canal is a 0.9. Okay, here the area under sugarcane yearly is 800 hectares. Then for overlap, in hot weather for sugarcane it's 140. Wheat Rabi season 700. Bajri in Kharif season 600 hectares. And vegetables in hot weather it's a 360 hectares. Okay, then duties are same as like a previous example, and the base period are also the same as like a previous example. Okay, and by considering those parameters we have to find out the at the last as a design discharge. This one is a design discharge at the in the canal, so that its a capacity factor is a 0.9. If the capacity factor is a 0.9, what should be the design discharge of the canal? that quantity we want to calculate over here. Okay, so I will go for quickly for that by considering the previous example only. So those who have calculated, they can go for. Those who are not, they can wait for. Or just to make it convenient. Yeah. Now here the parameters are changed only for the area. So I will change the areas over here. It is a those values we have changed here. Here also I would like to change. Those are required to calculate the water requirement of each and every crop. Okay. So now what is asked? They have firstly they have asked the discharge Q in the canal, and then they have asked the design discharge of the canal if the capacity factor here we have considered as a 0.9. Okay, so capacity factor we have considered as a 0.9 and the time factor as a 10/20. So likewise, a previous example we'll go for quickly. There is firstly the discharge required in the QMAC to irrigate the various crops in a various seasons. So firstly, for a sugarcane, there is a yearly. Its duty is a 580. 1 cubic irrigates a 580. So how many cubic will be required to 800 hectares? So here I will make it as an 800. And then by cross multiplication, 1 into 800 is equals to 580 into cross multiplication. That is question mark. That is a instead of 850, now here is a 800. So here it is 800 by 580, which gives us a magnitude as 1.38 cumex. Okay, so likewise we have to go for, I will go up to the only the discharge calculation. Remaining part you can go for at your own. Then next one, overlap sugarcane. 580 is the duty, that is a 580 hectares are getting irrigated by 1 cubic. So 1 cubic irrigates 580 hectares. So 140 hectares we want to irrigate. So many hectares, question mark hectares, sorry, cubics are required to irrigate the 140 hectares. By cross multiplication, 1 into 140 is equals to question mark into 580. So that is question mark is equals to 140 by 580. 140 by 580, it gives us 0.24 cumex. Okay, 2413 is there, so 24 we will consider here. 0.24 cumex is required for overlap sugarcane. Then next crops I would like to go for, that is a wheat. So for a wheat over here, this one I want to delete because it's of knowledge for here. Where is where it is? So for a wheat, its a duty is a 1600, and that is means 1 cubic irrigates 1600. We want to irrigate 700. So 1 cubic is equals to 1600. So question mark cubic will be required to irrigate the 700 hectares. So by cross multiplication, 1 into 700 is equals to question mark into 1600. That is a 700 by a 1600. 700 by a 1600, that is 0.4375. So 0.44 we'll consider. 0.44 cumex will be required. Then for a bajri, in a kharif season, 2000 hectares per cubic is a duty. Means 1 cubic irrigates 2000 hectares. So now area is a 600 hectares we want to irrigate. So question mark cubic will be required to irrigate 600 hectares. Cross multiplication, 1 cubic into 600 is equals to question mark into 2000. That is question mark is equals to 600 by 2000. It is a 600 by 2000. It gives us a value as a 0.3. 0.3 cubic. And lastly, for vegetables in a hot weather season, duty is a 600 per cubic, means 1 cubic irrigates 600, 1 cubic irrigates 600. So we want to irrigate 360. So question mark cubics will be required to irrigate 360 hectares. So cross multiplication gives us 1 cubic into 360 is equals to question mark into 600. So question mark will be equals to 360 by 600. That is equals to now 360 by 600. It gives us a 0.6 cubic. 0.6 cubic will be required. Okay. Now, by calculating these things, we will be required to calculate now the discharge required in all the seasons. That is in a hot weather season, then in a Kharif season, and in a Rabi season will be required. So by considering all those things, you go for discharge calculation for all 3 seasons, and then calculate the full supply discharge by considering time factor. Here time factor is 10 by 20 is there. So I'll consider over here in 10 by 20, and maximum whatever you will be required over here. Okay. So by considering all those things, do calculations and find out the required quantities. Okay. So you will get the different value for the required discharge here in. I don't know what is the value which you will get over here in. Okay. So these things I would like to delete from here in, so that you will get the idea, that is how many cubics and all those things you may go for. Those values will be different over here. Those values I have to delete. You have to calculate those values by putting the magnitudes those we have calculated in a previous part. Here maximum discharge is the blank I have kept over here in dash dash. I would like to keep. You may calculate it. Okay. Today we'll stop here in, and in the next lecture we'll go for the last type of the examples, and we'll try to finish the syllabus in the next lecture. Okay. So thank you. Now